Standards identified in these activities have been adopted from the content standards of the national organization for each discipline. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. As part of a unit on the United States Congress, a high school government class simulates the process of writing a bill in a Senate committee. The students have already researched the issues surrounding the minimum wage. They are assigned roles as U.S. senators, media reporters, witnesses, and pollsters. Then they take part in a committee hearing to investigate the possible effects of an increase in the minimum wage.
This is an overdue pay raise for Americans' working families. All of these points join together to create a better American lifestyle if minimum wage is increased.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Now we'll go back to the Republican side with Senator Collins.
I believe that raising the minimum wage to $6.15 an hour would be the right thing for the U.S. There are many reasons why I believe this, and I hope the rest of the country can view my ideas with an open mind. For one thing, there are many families that are not receiving the needed essentials in life, such as food, shelter, medication, and education. This is partly due to the fact that certain jobs just do not pay enough in this growing economy, where prices are rising every day and the cost of living is not suitable to many.
As the witnesses present their opinions and answer questions from the senators, they demonstrate one way that citizens can participate in government.
And now I want to thank Matt Goranson and Kurt Frazee for joining us today to testify on the minimum wage increase. Matt Goranson, will you please tell us what you think first?
Can a person live on $5.15 per hour minimum wage? Take a look at fuel costs. $1.60 per gallon. How far can you drive on a tank of gas?
Many parents that I have talked to have had to take on two jobs. One is their full-time job and one is a part-time to help ends meet. If we were to raise the minimum wage to $6.15 an hour, it would help those parents to make ends meet and spend more time with their family.
The teacher thus integrates Standard 3E of the National Standards for Civics and Government for grades 9 through 12. This standard requires that students learn the different ways that the American political system provides for choice and opportunities for participation. The Senate committee members discuss their views on the minimum wage during a press conference. Then they answer questions from the press.
Okay, we're the senators here. We are for the minimum wage increase in the United States. We want a $1 raise, some of us over 2 years, some of us over 3 years, and we would like to know if any of the press has any questions they'd like to ask us.
I'd like to start with Senator Jeffords. You stressed that this will better our economy. Can you explain or give some examples as to how it would do that?
Yes, our economy right now, the poverty line is low, and this would help people get out of poverty. Give them more money, people would get off welfare, which would better our economy.
As the students participate in the press conference, they demonstrate an important role the news media play in the U.S. system of government. This activity once again integrates Standard 3E of the National Standards for Civics and Government for grades 9 through 12. After the press conference and the hearings, the senators work together in committee to draft a bill. First, the teacher explains how the document should be formatted using an actual Senate bill as a model.
Now, but this bill, what I was going to show you before I got sidetracked by the co-sponsors, then you look and you'll notice every page you have the lines, and although this looks pretty big, and it is, it's still big print and double spaced and all that kind of stuff. But they do this so that people can easily look at the bill, and when if they're discussing it like in a committee meeting, then they can say on page 58, line 10, you're talking about this, this, and this, and everybody can turn to it. And so what they suggest you do on that form is that you have each line numbered in the same way. That's why they do that.
Then the students on the committee collaborate on their bill. As they discuss the issues of contention, the students gradually work toward a consensus. The activity gives the students hands-on experience with the role congressional committees play in creating legislation. The teacher thus addresses Standard 3B of the National Standards for Civics and Government for grades 9 through 12. This standard requires that students understand how the national government is organized and what it does.
I think we should raise it to $6.15 over 3 years.
We want
two. We're so far behind already.
I know, but like the small businesses, they can't fit it in their budget over 2 years.
Yeah.
It's a big jump.